I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
I actually don't like fighting Paladin with Ancient Watcher early on and Sun Fury. You don't really prioritize like the face damage super hard early. This matchup is more about putting them all in with big minions before they get Doctor 6, 7, 8, those cards. So we do have some healing in Molten Giants. Definitely don't want to play Sludge Belcher next turn. We might actually be able to find a way to Shadow Flame if the board gets really good for it. Hopefully my second Void Caller comes from the first one. That would be the best scenario for me here. Because it's easy to Shadow Flame from there. I still don't have a good read about what the secret is. The main problem is Shadow Flame here. It's like significantly worse on the Doom Guard. But I guess I don't really have a choice. It's too much here. The other thing I don't like about this is I don't actually get to curve out with Molten's next turn either. Even if he hits me at a 12, I can't really curve out super good next turn. Actually, that's not true. I have a Wood Caller. I guess the only thing is, do we tap here for the free Molten? I'd say probably not. Especially with Divine Favor being a card. But we do have 2 Mountain Giants. I guess it's more reason to tap. Let's see, if we tap, we go to 10. He needs 6 damage to kill me, so I pretty much won't die. See, I play both. This will cost 7 mana. 6 mana. Doesn't really change too much on the Giants, other than like very... I guess only very far in the future. It'll make the Giants cost cheaper, but... in the next turns, I won't be really needing the cost reduction. Okay, so now we know what these secrets are. It almost feels like I shouldn't attack here, because if I attack, there'll be more minions. For the competitive spirit. And he doesn't have any super good trades on board, even not attacking. We're gonna attack with Draxus here. It saves my Draxus more health, because I'm gonna be trading this one into here. Once it gets avenged and I have a stance. So we can actually still silence it, but that'll allow us to get 8 damage to the face. Alright, let's not do that.
Put your faith in the light.
I'm gonna tap here. That way I can play Mountain Giant and Sun Fury next turn for 8 and 2.
Running the program. Hug.
Who am I? None of your business.
I actually don't think it's possible for him to get Redemption or Repentance. So I can still play Mountain Giant first, because if the first one didn't get it, second one won't get it either.
Get down!
The good thing here is I can kill the 6/6 with Dark Bomb if he does trade into my Jiraxis with it.
Reporting for
He might just decide to kill a Giant, I'm not sure. It's actually safer for us to go face here. If we go face, we can stop this weapon from attacking us. I guess let's start by life tapping. So you can Dark Bomb this, attack this, go face. We get him to 12. He can still attack me without dying. I guess it just depends here whether I want to play Healbot or Emperor. I died at 2 damage if I don't play Healbot. I actually think it's probably better.
scrub. Reporting for duty.
Nice, he had a card he didn't play. I think it's unlikely to be Kings. I think Kings would have been played. But even so, I can just save the Moral Coil. The problem is that the Moral Coil I don't get to play both my minions here anyways. And there wasn't a great target for Moral Coil.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, Dr. Boom is the right play. We can just ignore this totem for now, try to get board control more.
Reporting for duty.
So, let's see. 16 I have... Ooh, interesting. 9? He's almost certainly dead. Although there's some scenario in which it'll be a tie. I guess technically I could kill myself. But yeah, we're just gonna go for it. I'm not gonna tap first because it's like higher chance of die. This is the scariest open for me.
Put this apple on your head.
Really scary high damage opening here. So we want to Owl because Hellfire is definitely not reliable. Because he already has enough damage at Flame Imp and Knife Juggler, and I have coin, he can play Eggs or Imp Gang Boss here, and I can't Hellfire. So this contests this pretty well, and I want to play a 4-drop next turn instead of Hellfire. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 4-6. I think I'm still gonna have to Hellfire here. The problem is the Voidwalker contests my Owl too much. So even if I did play Twilight Drake, he can trade the 1-3 in. So I can't kill the 1-3 and a Juggler or a Flame Imp next turn.
Buying or selling.
If I just played a 4-drop, I would die to both Doomguard and any 4 damage Peddler card. This is kind of okay. Even though I don't have a taunt for Molten Giant, I have a 2-3, which beats trades at least with some of his board.
Why do you call?
So he uses Pillar card. He needs 6 damage here to kill me. The problem is that even if he doesn't kill me, it's not super easy for me to stabilize this board. I'm probably going to need a Shadow Flame anyways next turn.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, so it gets me to 2. As far as my clock goes, I'm definitely going to want to cycle, actually. I'm definitely not guaranteed to be able to more cold and cycle this game if I don't do it there. And there's tons of stuff I need right now. Well, I only have one choice. I pretty much have to take the draw there. There's no way I can tap into anything.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Mania Coke, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back. Crowfist. I think the chance of me a tie were better than going for a win. Like if I was gonna Dark Bomb one minion, trade for the other with a giant or something. Just too many cards that he can kill me with. Especially if I trade with the giant into a 1-1. I don't even have lethal next turn. If I go for face and leave up one of the 1-1s, then all his abusives and direwolves and power whelmings, they'll kill me as well. Arguses. Not to mention he's still 2 Doom Guards. When he taps, he draws 2 cards that turn. Some of these decks are actually running double BGH with Imp Gang Boss. Some of the common Dragon Locks are running too. The only thing I don't like about this is if he coins out Sludge Belcher, it doesn't contest the Belcher as well as a Giant does. But I'm not in a great position to deal with a BGH right now. I'm kind of not silencing it. I don't think I get enough done on the silence. And right now we're really looking to play mana efficient and tap a lot. I mean, I could tap and play Owl. I don't think tapping and playing Owl is as strong as tapping and playing Giant, though. Our goal is to actually get this second Mount Giant really cheap, because it's like a really good combo with Shadow Flame. So you can keep it at like 3 mana, this Mountain Giant. Another bad thing about Owl is when I make this trade, he has a 1/1 Imp. The Owl just gets traded for the 1/1.
I've got the beast in my sight.
So at least this is a turn where I can deal with the BGH, but if he's a burst hand lock, it's gonna be hard. Our goal is to stabilize this board as much as possible, because next turn we don't want to play it defensively at all. We want to be able to drop Dr. Boom or Emperor next turn. So we can't really afford to be getting ourselves into a situation where when we want a Shadow Flame or something next turn. Or even Defender of Argus in a way. I feel like the most important use of Mountain Giant in this matchup is actually... It's not really even for tempo later on. It's just like another minion that they have to deal with in the long value game. So I used a lot of my resources this turn, both my Dark Bomb and Owl, just to be able to get myself into a situation where I can go for the resource grind. I have a lot of big minions. I do like this Warren Emperor. One reason is he's already used one big game hunter. It's not like he can't have the other one, but since he is a dragon lock, if we play Emperor, he can potentially develop a board while killing our board at the same time. Something like Blackwing Corruptor and Dark Bomb would allow him to like take initiative of this game. I guess this matchup, since I'm not really expecting like Power Whelming Leroy, I'm more expecting Malygos Soulfire. Actually having a taunt up isn't that important. But I'm on quite a clock here. I feel like we're probably going to just ignore the board, taunt up and go face, and say next turn. It's reasonable enough. If we played Voidwalk, Voidcaller, and Argus, we don't get the Mountain Giant plus Shadow Flame next turn. It'll cost too much mana, but any other move seems too hard to make. I don't feel like his deck would generally run Shadow Flame, maybe? I'm not sure. We're looking for either a lethal next turn or a Shadow Flame next turn, because they're kind of leaving up the board and just trying to taunt him out, so we're likely he's building up more of a board to Shadow Flame. Or kind of hope he doesn't have Shadow Flame or wait a Shadow Flame for 8 or something. I guess not 8. He can just attack here and Shadow Flame, clear all my guys except for this. That'd be the worst, because then he doesn't build up his board, just Shadow Flames me. It's like the scariest thing for me right now. Probably wanted more to go face, but at least it killed the Imp Game boss. It wouldn't be impossible for me to die, but kind of unlikely. There's no lethal here. It's like really close. There's like, yeah, there's no way. If I get this Mal'Ganis out, attack, and then suicide my guy, which is impossible. I think we're not going to play Mal'Ganis. Still feel like I want to set myself up in the best position to win the game in the future compared to playing the safest this turn. He hasn't played Emperor, so Mal'Ganis plus anything is not a thing here. He actually just needs to straight burn me out 14. It feels like it's hard. He's used 1 Dark Bomb, 2 Soulfires, Dark Bomb, Hellfire. That's a lot of cards, and I feel like that's kind of awkward for him. Like, it's unlikely. Another thing is that a lot of Mal'Ganis blocks are running 1 Soulfire, not 2, I think. Another thing is if he wants to save the Soulfires at the end or something, if you Hellfire first, I get a Mal'Ganis out 50% of the time. Okay, so he's just trying to heal this out. 8, 13. Oh, where's the lethal at? I didn't see the lethal at all. Play charge and void color. Oh, I see actually what you're saying. That's really risky though. So you're saying play Doomguard for my hand and then attack him in Shadow Flame? That's like so much that can go wrong. Because if I lose Mal'Ganis, I lose, probably lose from there. And if I lose the Shadow Flame, I don't have lethal. I've actually tried both ways, and I think I've had more success the other way. I'm not going to keep Watcher, even as a counter to Mirror Entity. I could just play Void Caller into Mirror Entity, it's not a big deal.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Death does not scare me.
Okay, so this is some kind of fatigue mage. What I want in this matchup is like early pressure. I guess the question is to attack first. There's no difference. I'm just gonna attack first, see what happens. Watcher doesn't pressure, and if I want to play another minion next turn, I'll have 3 for. So if I play Watcher, I'll have 4 for MC Tech. I mean, I do have to dodge Mirror Entity still. I feel like I can just play Argus though, and it dodges MC Tech fine. Let's go ahead and keep tapping here. It doesn't seem like he has a hard remove for Giant because he's played Sludge Belcher. This takes 2 turns of pinging. It's fine there. And also, yeah, I'm kind of trying to keep him relatively healthy for Flame Strike soon. Alright, I have 10 cards. Let's see. I guess we have to just start by seeing what happens.
So many possibilities.
Just in case it was Mirror Entity, Not a huge play around, but it's only 1 health on a giant on a 4/9, 4/10. So, and I think I do want to play mana efficiently. That way, I can keep tapping and playing Belcher next turn instead of like playing Belcher this turn, making my mana a little bit more awkward. Even dumping my hand isn't too bad. I get a Cold or Gold. Alright, so he's trying to set up for a Flame Strike, I think, because I'm gonna get more stuff. But this, after this, is still 4. I guess it'll die to Flame Strike. I'm actually gonna find a way where it doesn't die to Flame Strike. So if I Argus here, Dark Bomb, or actually just, let's see, attack, do 3 damage, plus Mortal Coil, Argus. Okay, I think I have it set up pretty well. Huh. Never mind. I was gonna say Argus keeps my guy alive. I got a termination from ABADY3030. I love watching your stream because you're a really calm guy and I like how you don't play music because it's annoying. If you want to talk about the matchups, keep it up. Thanks for donation, ABADY. It seems like he's setting up for a Flame Strike. Or maybe Blizzard. He pinged this guy. If he had Flame Strike and this is gonna go off, he might have pinged Mal'Ganis instead.
My shield for Argus.
I'm just gonna throw out some minions actually. That way I can keep tapping or less bad against Cold Light as well. So I guess there's not really a purpose for this guy, but we can still create some tension. Because now I can't Flame Strike and kill both my big minions. He has to choose one to ping. I feel like we need to get these Moltens played this game. Or Draxus. Ooh. Alright, yeah. That's fine. These Moltens won't get played, but it's too slow to play one every turn. Or Draxus generates a 6/6 every turn anyways. Ideally against this deck, you play Draxus as soon as possible, no matter what life you have. Because they can't kill all your Infernos, it's impossible. Okay, I guess I'm playing around Flame Strike here. The only thing is I kind of don't want to proc his Duplicate in a way. But I almost have so much power that even if he does duplicate, I guess the problem is he has Flame Strike and duplicate. That way, he still Flame Strikes and then he saves all the heal bot stuff. So if I'm actually not going to silence my 3-1 to kill his 3-3, I should still use my owl this turn. It's just gonna be for damage. I can take the 3 damage to the face. I was like kind of scared, but then I realized I guess it doesn't matter, even if I take 3 damage after the Flame Strike. Dr. Boom's not a bad card, because if he plays Doomsayer at some point, maybe Dr. Boom can actually win me the game. Okay, so I get his block here. The question is, what do I want to do? I feel like I have to trade off some minions and proc the duplicate. But I can't duplicate the Cold Light Oracle. It's kind of weird because I feel like I need a heal bot up here. Let's see, I'm fatigued for 1, so next turn is 2. If he plays second Cold Light Oracle, it's 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. It's 10 damage with this ping. So I do need a heal if I want to play around second Cold Light. I guess I can do enough damage.
Running the program. Hug. Jumping now. I got this. I got this. Oh.
Well played.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
You know, maybe I should have not proc this duplicate. I guess I win anyways. But there was a way I could just suicide 2-1 on the heal bot and then just played my own heal bot.